A Police Scotland officer, Tariq Mahmood, threatened to incinerate his partner's mother's residence and disseminated malicious falsehoods alleging that her stepfather was a child abuser during a harrowing episode of domestic abuse. PC Tariq Mahmood, 45, threatened the frightened victim with statements of intent to strangle or stab her as she slept and indicated he would abduct the couple's child. The woman stated that Tariq Mahmood continually attacked her parenting abilities, made disparaging comments regarding her attire and appearance, and accused her of dressing to attract other men. The woman, a serving police officer at the time, testified in court that she was so frightened by his actions following their separation that she had to change the locks on her home and sleep with a metal bar across the front door. Tariq Mahmood, a resident of Livingston, West Lothian, refuted the charges but was convicted of assaulting the woman after a 5-day trial at Edinburgh Sheriff Court earlier this year. He was additionally convicted of perpetrating a pattern of violent behavior towards a second former spouse, characterized by shouting, swearing, and assault, occurring between April 2019 and February 2022. A Chief of Police Scotland has condemned the actions of the disgraced officer and praised the courage of the victims for reporting him. Sheriff Cook imposed a 2-year monitoring order on the officer, mandating the completion of 120 hours of community service as punishment. The sheriff mandated Tariq Mahmood to participate in sessions with the domestic violence organisation Up To You and issued non-harassment orders concerning both ladies for a duration of 4 years. Defence counsel Edith Forrest KC stated that her client persists in his rejection of the charges, yet, he wishes to extend an apology to both victims. He intends to resign from his post in the police subsequent to the convictions. The trial heard from one victim who said she met Tariq Mahmood while they were both serving police officers and after forming a relationship she fell pregnant with his child in December 2019. The woman said Tariq Mahmood formed an instant hatred of her mother and stepfather and had issued a threat to burn down their house and claimed the man was a paedophile. She said when the couple's child was born he became controlling and unpredictable and had warned her he had more parental rights than her. The woman said, "I told him he was coercive and he didn't like that at all. I knew he was using the child as a control measure and he just wanted me to know the child was his. He was shocked I had pointed out that. We were both police officers and both had training in coercive control and domestic abuse." The woman said Tariq Mahmood had also threatened to take the child away from her after the couple had split in September 2021. She said, "I took the child to my grand's house to stop him taking her to Birmingham because he said she would be better off with his family. I wasn't sure if he was going to take her to Pakistan where he had family. I was terrified he was going to take her and I would never see her again. I was really scared of him." She said the abuse also involved the police officer constantly mocking her parenting skills and admitted she was left terrified of him after they split up. She told the court, "He said he would strangle me or stab me in my sleep, then pass it off as a joke. I was scared of him, really scared of him. I was scared what he was capable of. I was scared I would wake up one day and he would be at the bottom of my bed. He tried to break me when I was at my lowest point." Chief Superintendent Helen Harrison, of Police Scotland, said, "Tariq Mahmood's actions go against everything Police Scotland stands for. Our thoughts are with the victims and I hope this conviction provides them with some measure of closure. I commend their strength in reporting these crimes and bringing this individual to justice. We understand how difficult it can be to report these kinds of offences, particularly when the perpetrator is a police officer. We want the public to be reassured that all reports are thoroughly investigated, no matter when the offending took place or who is involved. All officers are bound by our standards of professional behaviour, which apply on and off duty. Any instance where an officer fails to uphold our standards will be investigated and appropriate action taken."